Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in, y'all. Today's Sunday. You guys know what that means. Tell me if you know what it means in the comments. But if you don't see a red box above my head, that means you are catching the replay. Totally fine. All you have to do is comment the word Sunday and you'll get the information sent to your messenger. Okay, your Facebook messenger. Y'all ready for this? I'm really super excited for this next cutout. Just saying. Let me go find all my friends and let's get started. Say hello whenever you get here. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs. Every Sunday we come on and we put together the brand new cutout of the week that drops on Monday morning. And it usually drops between 7 and 8 a.m. Central. And it lasts through that Sunday. Okay, so it's always Monday to Sunday. Let me notify the broadcast channel. Down below is a pinned comment. Make sure you open that up and click the link to join our broadcast channel. Let me show them that we're live. So say hey, friends. You have only a few more hours to get the current cutout of the week. And it is our little flower pot with our Highland Cow Spring mug hugger, whatever you want to put this on, totally fine. But this is currently the cutout of the week. You only have a few more hours to grab it, and it's only $10 shipped. So go check it out. You get both of these pieces, and it's just really stinking cute, and you just never know when you're going to find more of these, especially on Mini Sale Monday, 7 p.m. Central, every single Monday. Okay, so make sure you go grab this. Just comment the word Sunday, and you'll see the current cutout of the week, okay? Hello, friends. Can anybody guess what we're going to do? What is today, y'all? Today's Sunday. I've been very busy, very productive, very excited for this one. Okay, I'm going to grab some paint. We're going to use a little bit of white. We're going to use a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Let me see. What do I want to use? I think I'm going to use red, but I need to determine the greens that I'm going to use. Hello, friends. Comment Sunday to grab the current cutout of the week. I hope you guys are super well. Hello, Sandy Mayberry. How are you? Y'all, it's hot here. I think we're supposed to have a thunderstorm. Let me figure this out. Green, red. Okay. This is going to be black. This is going to be black. I like to group my stuff in, color order. These are going to be green. All 6 of them. Hello, friends. Hello, Mary Lee. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys. Hope you guys are well. Did you make, Sunday dinner? I don't know. Y'all, put stuff in the crock pot and all that? Okay, that's going to be, I think, brown. And then we have these, y'all. It's going to be strawberry themed. We're kicking off our strawberries. Okay, that's going to be there, and this is going to be, whitish. But let me move some things around because I want to make room for all the things. So hold on. I should have put these little stems a different direction so that I can put more on here. It's 80 in Maryland. Yeah, it feels like 80. Thanks, Tina. Hey, Tina, I sent you a message. You like the plate? Yeah, I don't know what that was used for. Maybe Christmas time. I just always take the extra plates and put them here in my craft room so that I can put my paint on them. All right, we're going to put this guy right here. And then this guy, I don't know. We're going to just do him a little bit later. Okay? All right. Let's get started. You are too, Deb? Oh, Lorraine, I'm so sorry. Janet's making cupcakes. Michelle put cabbage rolls in the oven. We're going to have chicken and squash, mac and cheese. I don't know what we're going to have, but I did plan my meals. Y'all want to hear what my meals are this week? Holy cow, Miss Teresa Gray. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Ruth. What's going on, Miss Ruth? Let me tell you what I planned this week. Snow and hailstorms for us. Snow and hailstorms. Hi, Cynthia. All right, so I want to do all of this in, we're gonna have a white truck. But I got to think about this. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, that's going to be black. That's going to be white. Black. I want the truck to be white. Can the tires be white? Sure they can. I don't know. We're just going to paint this white. We're just going to paint the truck white. If I say it again, I might lose my mind. Pizza in our pizza oven. Oh, Debbie, girl, that's going to be good. All right, so I actually meal planned yesterday and had all of the groceries delivered yesterday after we got home from the baseball game, which, by the way, they won. The boys had an amazing game. I think the score was like 10-1. But I have stuff for baked potatoes this week with pulled pork on top. I don't know, we call it like the baked potato bar, even though there's really not a whole lot of meat options, I guess. So I have that. What else? Oh, we're going to have it's kind of like chop steak, but not with hamburger. We're going to do that one night. I found a recipe on Pinterest because that's where I, like to spend most of my time is on Pinterest. And then I got stuff to make chicken Alfredo with angel hair pasta. But I also got red sauce, like spaghetti sauce, because the boys sometimes like Alfredo, sometimes they don't. But if y'all haven't heard the story, well, there really isn't a story, but I got taco shells because we like spaghetti tacos. You literally take the spaghetti and you put it in the taco shells. So we did that. I got that. What else did I get? Oh, I love me some good grilled chicken with bacon on top, cheese, and sour cream. Have y'all ever had that? You just put a little topping on there and then you melt the cheese in the oven. So that's one meal. So I have 4 meals planned, which I did last week too, because one of the days the boys actually get food on the way home from practice. So that is their eating out night. So I'm very proud of myself, y'all. I've been sticking to it. It just makes it so much easier and it's better on your pocketbook. Y'all know how it is. Just tired. I have back problems and it's hurting bad today. Oh, Ruth, I'm so sorry. Cheryl's having stew tonight. That's one thing I've never been a fan of, Miss Cheryl. Michelle's making stir fry. Michelle, I'll just take some rice and meat, please. No veggies. I've just never gotten into stew or even pot roast. I just can't do that. I don't know. I've just never been a fan. Zach likes making it and I'll eat it. Oh, hey, Rach, it's the crafty mom of 6 kids. Hey, Suzanne. So yeah, I'm excited about our little meal plan. I don't know. I feel more put together when I do that on the weekends and I have a game plan. Now, I don't know which of the 4 we're going to have tonight. Because none of them really need to go in the crock pot. I mean, some of them I guess could, but we'll see. But I'm on here a little bit early today because I'm a moving and a shaking. I got big plans for my club members in April. Let me just say. I got big plans. And I'm planning. So, I'm excited. I'm excited for y'all. Okay, white truck. This is going to be on here. And I want to do the tailgate in white. So I'm going to paint that. Fried steak and mashed potatoes and gravy. Okay, Ruth, what's a fried steak? Fresh caught walleye and baked potatoes. Holy cow, Teresa, you're so fancy, girl. Hey, Sherry. What is fried steak? Is that chicken fried steak? What did I miss? Hey, Robin. I have beef tips in the oven. I heard you're a picky eater. Michelle, who told you that? Cheryl, is what a Texan dish? I missed it. The grilled chicken. Sorry. Sometimes I get to go and I forget what I say. Honestly. But you can ask me again. Which meal? Surely spaghetti's not just Texan. Maybe spaghetti tacos? All right, so see what I did? I just painted that part white. Now, you are going to see through the gate. I'm going to paint that white as well, just in case. Made a mistake. Okay. I've never heard of that. I'm not sure, Ruth. You can send me a picture of your meal once you cook it. I'm all about finding new things to make. I mean, I don't always make them. Zach helps a lot. But if I can do it, you bet. I'm in for it. Okay, so see what I did? That is that piece right there. Oh, look, that fits. Perfect. Okay, we may have to go back over the white. So let me just put the lid on for now. Well, I'm married to a carnivore. I could be a vegetarian with seafood. I'm not a meat eater. I got it. For the first time in a while, I'm crafting, trying to recover from digging hole and fixing fence. Girl, you're busy. You're a busy girl. All right, let's go in with some black. No, I don't remember where the spaghetti tacos came from. A show or Zach started that. He didn't start it, but it came from something, and I don't remember what. I don't know if something the boys watched, they read. I don't remember the story. Hello, Melinda. Comment Sunday, y'all, to make sure you get your little hugger cut out of the week. Last day, last couple of hours, and it's gone. All right, I'm going in with black on this. This is the base that our truck is going to, sit in. It's every day a week around here, yeah. All right, so this is going to be the bumper, I guess. Yeah, the bumper. Okay, so we have that black. Do I want the little gate part to be black? Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. iCarly, is that what it's from, Lisa? You're probably right. Who knows? But honestly, y'all, you gotta try it. I'm just saying. Next time you make spaghetti, grab a cheap box of taco shells. Just make the taco shells and just try it. Something about the taco shells and the noodles and the sauce. They really are good. Just saying. Oh, look. Hey, Nancy. All right, let's see here. I have the black done. Let's see what the white looks like. This is going to be super duper cute. I know, Kayla, he does. Oh, good, Janet. I'm so glad it was saved. The cross is a big hit, y'all. The cross is a big hit. Okay, let me check that out just to make sure it's the right color of white that I want. No, I think I need a second coat. Hello, Malia Orbison. Are you new here? Hopefully I said your name right. I apologize if I did not. Welcome to the show. Let me introduce you to all my friends here. We hang out pretty much on the daily. So if you like what you see and you like the peeps that you're hanging out with, just make sure you follow our page. Okay, this needs painted too. Sometimes this white, y'all, doesn't like me. All right, I went over the edge. We gotta get Mr. Penn. Go figure, right? Hey, Jean, how are you? Hey, Sue. Hey, Jackie. I don't know about soft tortillas, Michelle. I've never had them. Never had spaghetti and soft tortillas. But you know what? Try it. Oh, good, Cheryl. They came. All right. Second, third, fifth coat, whatever this is of white is going on. Okay, I think that's good. I love the lamb and the chicken duo, by the way. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Jennifer, thanks for sprinkling. Let me make sure this is on. Okay, now we're going to focus on the strawberries. Let me move this out of the way, though. Well, welcome, Malia. I hope I said your name right. Tempura, shrimp, and ribeye. Oh, man, Lisa, I am on my way. Do you bread your shrimp yourself? I'm going to be off work Wednesday through Friday, and I'm looking forward to a long, crafty weekend. Well, girl, your big package is going out tomorrow. I literally just packaged it up myself. Like, I don't even know, 30 minutes ago? All right, so I'm going to take these off so that I can squeeze in the strawberries here. Right there. And I think we're going to use this Imperial Red. Hi, Angelina. How are you? Now, the stems are separate, so you don't need to worry about getting those or not getting those painted. I guess what I'm saying is you don't have to worry about getting red on like the backboard of it, okay? Because the stems are going to go on separately and it's going to cover it, which I love. It's my kind of cutouts for sure. Great. Hi, Lisa Dolan. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Zach did a good job on that. All right, so now we're going to take the red here and get all the strawberries. Y'all better gear up for strawberries for April. Just saying. They're going to be in your face, loud and proud. So get used to them. All right, let's go back over this one. Add another coat of this. We're just going to use a marker to do the black dots, like the seeds. Okay, let me dry this and see what it looks like. Michelle likes strawberries. It's an easy batter. Okay. I love Charlie Brown's. Just saw the black and white one as well. Thank you. I'm glad you're here, Lisa. All right, let me dry this and see if the red is going to lighten up in color. Yep, eat your ramen noodles, y'all. Linda loves strawberries. Hey, Autumn, I shipped your stuff out. Hello, Pamela. Y'all, Mini Sale Monday's happening tomorrow. As always, 7 p.m. Central. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. You should see my kitchen island right now. It's covered in stuff. Covered. I have Zach working on some, what's about this? Some amazing coordinating cutouts to go with some of these transfers. Y'all drink this? Y'all, these are my favorite. Look at this. Mixed berry. Y'all drink this? This is Kroger brand. That's the grocery store we have here, but there's other flavored waters elsewhere. Okay, let's do our green. I don't know what color green. I'm going to try both. All right, so this one is Waverly Fern. Let me see what it looks like. We're going to test both. And then this is Folk Art Antique Green. I use the antique green a lot for Christmas. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Lord, here we go. Hold on, I just made a big mess. Big old mess. It's okay, Autumn. We're used to it. Not a big deal, girl. Okay, so I have 2 different colors of green. This is the Waverly Fern, and this is the antique green. Okay? I want to see... Ooh, I like that a lot. I like the fern color. let me try the other one. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs and meatballs. Hold on. I thought I ordered more of those. Nope, I didn't. Okay. So can somebody send me a message, because I'll forget, please, that I need to order more foam sticks? Can you help do that for me? Now I'm going to go in over here with the antique green. Ooh, I don't know. The antique green is definitely going to need more coats. And let me show you the difference. I don't know if there's a whole lot of difference, but this one is antique green. This one is fern. You have a Kroger store? Yes. I don't know if you can even see the difference. I don't know. Me too, Annette. How are you, Annette? Thanks, Autumn. Let me dry it. Kroger delivered to you today? Yep. They deliver to us quite often. Let me dry them and see. They almost look identical, y'all, to be honest. You know what? I'm going to be different, and I'm going to use the fern. I'm going to use the Waverly fern this time. So I'll just go over that one that we did in the antique green. It's fine. Okay, this needs to move because I'm about to use it. Make sure y'all hit the heart button. Make sure you're following our page. Super important to do that. And comment the word Sunday. We have a new cutout every single Monday. And you have until Sunday of that week to purchase it. So when you comment Sunday, I will send you a link to get our $10 cutout. It does include shipping, which means you don't pay extra for shipping. All right, let me go over this one. Then we're going to dry it, and we're going to see if we need another coat. Okay. Deb, you always use fern. Interesting. Okay. I do circle water system, yes. I'm sure you do, Sue. I'm sure you do. Hi, Missy. Dawn has a Kroger store. Awesome. She does look good. Thanks, guys. I feel really good. That's what matters, right? Thank you for the stars, my friend. Hello, Miss Sandy. Hey, Brownie. I know, Ruth, your statue was great. Have you had that for a long time and decided to just paint it? You did a great job. Y'all are in the VIP group. Make sure you go check out Ruth's statue she painted. She did a very good job. I'm early today, Kelly. Sundays are my days to I prefer to go live earlier because I start my morning off with a bang, and I start putting all my bundles together and stuff for Mini-Sale Monday and work on my spreadsheet. You know, just housekeeping, admin things, laundry, blah, 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 right? And then it's I get to a point where it's okay, I'm ready to go hang out with my friends, and I leave all that mess on the island. And then once I'm done, then I feel like I can go complete it, and then everything can be put up before dinner. Or right after dinner. So yeah, it just works really well for me. So, thanks y'all for hanging out. Okay, fern is done. Now we have this little bitty, it's what do you call it? License plate? Is that what it's called? It says sweet. Sweet. All right, let me check the red. All right, I think we're done with this. It was cute. Ruth did a great job. Okay, so we've got everything there. I do have brake lights on the truck. Ooh. That's awesome, Ruth. HEB. Yeah, so I have tried the flavored water at HEB. Honestly, I don't feel like it's the same. It's not matchy-match for me when it comes to the Kroger brand. But I've tried it. Zach loves HEB. We love HEB, but yeah. You'd like to be done by 3. Yes, totally get that. Okay, so this is going to go on that. Something tells me it should be green. But I don't know. Yep, that's right, Michelle. That is correct. All right, let me just wipe it off. And I'm going to grab a little bit of the green, like teeny tiny bit. There. Oh my gosh, yes, y'all. Yes. This is exactly what I wanted. It's going to be a green bumper sticker. Oh, thanks, Diane. Thank you so much. I love doing this. It is seriously my therapy. It just, I don't know, it completes me. All right, let me go get a little bit more of that green I put off to the side. We're going to make it just a little bit darker. Okay, that was like nothing. Okay, and that was too much. The reason I'm doing this really light is because this is what we call etched, meaning when Zach cut this, the laser like went down a little bit further into the wood. So it's like if I was to go hard at this and paint it, I would get that green inside of the words, the word. Okay, and I'll show you here in a second in case you're not familiar with that. I don't know if you can see, but if I went down hard with that or even took a paintbrush to that, it would clog up. I call it clog up those letters. So that's why I use the wipe. So it works. Let me just wipe this off over here. Save the cardboard. Okay, everything is painted. I do need to work on the brake lights, but I think I'm going to use a marker. Do I use a marker or do I use... Oh, wait a minute. Let me just use a paintbrush. So somebody had mentioned about the circle system. We've tried that before. But I just felt like I was always buying those things. Those little cartridges. I don't like that brush. Let's go with this one. So, I just have like a pointed paintbrush and I'm just making the circle and I really don't care for the work I'm doing. Just saying. I don't know if I have... Oh, I do have this red one. Hold on. Problem is some of the red markers don't match the reds. Oh, good, Linda. Oh, Ruth, I'm so glad of your therapy. All right, let's see what happens. Let me just fix this. There we go. That's good. There's that. All right, so we have our brake lights. Everything else is ready to go. Now we do the fun part where, actually, I'm going to leave those on there because this is where I'm going to take my little fine tip Sharpie marker in black and do the seeds. So easy to do with these markers, y'all. Now we need to do them on this piece. And let's see, this one didn't have one, so I'm going to just make one. I'm going to make up some dots. Some seeds. Okay. All right, before I move on, I'm going to grab my Distress ink. We're going to use this. Yes, Jennifer, I agree. Those tailgates will look cute in a tiny strawberry shape. They would. Hey, Cheryl. Okay, Mr. Pen, clean out the edges, or clean the edges, not out the edges. Go around, get all the things. So this is going to be our cutout of the week for tomorrow, Monday, holy cow, March 31st. It's our strawberry truck. All right, let me see how I did in here. Oh no, that's terrible. I did awful. Awful. Okay, I had excess paint. Like, caked on. Not even joking. All right, how did I do over here? Not too shabby. All right, the green, we should be good there. Let's check this piece. Just a couple spots. All right, now the little stems probably are the ones that need the most work. All right, somebody asked, yes, thanks, Kelly. I use the Sharpie markers, and they are by far my favorite of all time. I love them, like a lot. So I just responded to you with a link. Thanks, Kelly, for letting her know. All right, let's see if these are dry. Pull these off my cardboard, and then we're going to assemble this. I think it's going to be super cute. And hopefully the colors I picked are going to be okay. Let me just check these real quick. Sometimes the littlest thing drives me nuts when it comes to paint on the edge. In case y'all didn't know this. Oh yeah, that was a lot. Okie dokie. So I'm going to grab my black soot distressing ink and grab my black finger dauber. Get busy. There's Mr. Zach. So before I glue, I like to do this. Otherwise, sometimes it's really hard to get into the spaces. So I'm going to go around my truck in this, with this. And it's going to bring that truck to life. Probably should have done the tires in black, y'all. Now that I think about it, we may have to paint over that. It's okay. I don't really know that I'm digging the white tires. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. That's going to go all the way across. So I'm going to take a piece of tape and we are going to cover that so that I can paint it. I thought the Highland Cow, yes, the Highland Cow is the cutout of the week for this week, for right now. You have a couple more hours to grab this and the pot. On Sundays every week, I go live and I paint the new cutout of the week for Monday because they're offered Monday to Sunday. All right, so I just covered that. Let me grab some black. Yeah, Ruth, I did. Okay, so I put all my Sharpie and my Posca markers in this. I originally bought that for my markers, and then I realized quickly that it wasn't big enough for every one of my markers. So I just moved my other markers elsewhere. They went to the reject pile. Not really. I'll still use them, but I prefer the ones I have in there, or I use the ones I have in there most. But I need to find a home for the rejects.
Quick question. Does that include the,
Include the what?
Does that include the pots?
No.
Okay, so I need to include the pots on top of the other pots.
Yeah, I've already subtracted the pots out there.
Okay.
So you need to cut those.
I just want to make sure. I was looking at that right.
Yep.
I know you're funny sometimes with your tallies.
Sorry. Zach's cutting for me, so I had to clarify. Okay, so we have black tires now. Whoopee! Let's try and make sure that we got them painted well. Mark and I just got back from visiting my 91-year-old Graham. Oh, I love that. We're having a great Sunday. Thank you. The sneak peek. That was last Sunday. Am I confused? Did I put something wrong somewhere? Oh, the Highland Cow? That guy behind me somewhere? That's a mini sale Monday item. Not a cutout of the week. Maybe? I don't know. Somebody set me straight. All right, so I'm just going to peel off the tape. Oh, good. Yeah, see? Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking now. So now what we're going to do is continue. I'm going to do white down here. But I'm going to take some black soot and I'm going to just go around the strawberry edges. And then we'll do the same thing once we get the stems on the strawberries. So that we can distress the stems. Okay, and then we'll do those. Do these white. Okay, Smokey. So this is white. It looks not white because I've mixed colors some. But I'm going to go around my tires just a little bit. And actually, I'm going to go over the brake lights. All right, and I'm going to go over this. Always needing markers. My daughter uses them too. Yes. Okay, Lisa. Yeah, the Highland cutout behind me, the Highland Cow cutout behind me, that will be debuted tomorrow. 7 p.m. Central. Set your alarm, my friend. All right, got that. This is going to go here. That is going to be covered. That is going to be covered. And that is going to be covered. So I'm going to grab my black soot and just go over the tailgate a little bit. Okay, to kind of roughen it up. Actually, I'm going to use this. And I'm going to start gluing. Oh, good, Marilee. Bummer that it got rained out, but was it here local? Because it ain't raining here. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that that is even Steven. Press and hold. And then I'm going to grab this piece. And we're going to glue that. Like so. And guess what, y'all? This cutout will also be $10 shipped. Starting tomorrow, Monday, March 31st. All right, let's glue this one on right on top. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is going to be precious. Everyone's going to want one in their life. Just saying. Okay, now we have to glue the stems on. And there is a right or wrong because the top 3, the bottom 3, I mean, they'll come like this, but some of them have where, I don't know if you can see that, but some of the stem is like cut off, like barely. Those belong on the top layer. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm going to actually distress these first before gluing because I don't want to accidentally get a whole bunch of white on my red. So bear with me just a second. Let me get my act together here. No, I didn't. Thank you. Jennifer, no. Thank you. I love how y'all keep me in check. Lisa, I hope I answered your question about the Highland cat. All right, let's add some white to our stems. Hi, Vi. Thanks, Lori. Dirty white never stay clean. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, guys. Apparently it rained a lot more. Oh, we got some last night. We did get some rain last night. Nothing crazy. But I did get a text message saying we're supposed to get another round of thunderstorms between like 3 and 6 or something. So, okay, now I think I'm ready. Actually, you know what? I think I'm actually going to go in. I think these strawberries need a little bit. So I should have done this before I glued it down. But whatever. Looks like they have powdered sugar on them. Okay. All right, here we go. I could use this ink all day long. Like I could have gotten a green out. We might even use green. Who knows? Okay, let me find the ones that belong to the bottom. We're just going to lay them here. They are all the same, but they just, what is the word I'm looking for? They might just be angled a little bit differently. So I'm going to take my time to line these up because stick fast will shift on you very quickly. If you were not aware. So I just really want to make sure that they are pressed down in their place before we continue. There we go. Malia, we're in Texas. Oh, good, Denise. You place your cutouts in place where before I glue them. Been wrong before where look-alike cutouts go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. No, Amanda, it won't be interchangeable. It's just a little quick. Okay, hold on. I need to make sure I have the right one. No, it's just a cute little one and done, I guess. OMG. You know, I know we've looked at offering an interchangeable truck, but I would want to do it on a much smaller scale. I wouldn't want to have a huge truck. You know what I mean? Would y'all even want a truck interchangeable? Not for cutout of the week, but just in general. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love painting little trucks. So much fun. All right, there we have it. Now, I need to add more to the stems. Oh my gosh. All right, let's glue this down. Yes, that's true. Okay, well, I will talk to Mr. Zach. He's the boss. Like, I'm thinking, like, small. A little bit bigger than this. Teresa took a nap. I am not really a nap person, y'all. To be honest. Maybe I should be. Okay, we've got that. Now, I want to add a couple of things to the stems. And I think it's going to be Posca markers. So this is one of my favorite Posca markers, the white one. It, like I think Michelle here says like hers doesn't work as well as mine. But I think she has the Sharpie ones, or somebody said they use the Sharpie one because it works the best. Mine is too clear, so I prefer the Posca marker for this. Okay. You could change it up, yes. There you go, Denise. So I'm just going to add a little bit of fluff. There's something on the end of this. Let me get away. And this is really going to bring it to life. Yeah, buddy. Bear with me just a second. And then I'll show you the masterpiece. Yeah. So cute. Okay, I had to do that. All right, let's glue this. Like the size of the easel, changeable. Okay. Hey, Mary. You hate the shake markers. I know. Let me tell you, every time I shake them, this stuff comes out like a waterfall. Sometimes spits, yes. Thought it was you, Michelle, who had the opposite effect. All right, y'all. Everyone needs one of these in their life. Just saying. Oh, Lord. Come back here. Gotta get it lined up before it dries. All right, now I'm going to take this. Oh my goodness. Friends, families, and neighbors. Let me introduce you to. Well, first, let me say this before we go, and I show you this put together. You have only a couple hours to grab this. This is the current cutout of the week. It's $10 shipped, includes shipping. Comment Sunday to grab this one. Tomorrow, because this is going to go away at midnight. Tomorrow, you can get this. I love this so much. So hit the heart button, y'all. Tell me what you think of this. I think it's so cute, and all the detail makes a world of difference. The only thing I'm going to change is probably darken up that sweet. Honestly, let me see something. Let me do it now. So this is the black Sharpie marker. Okay, perfect. There, that's exactly what it needed. Yes, ma'am. Look, much better, right? Thanks, y'all. Hit the heart button, comment the word Sunday, and get the current one, which is our little hugger. And you know, we had like 9 additional huggers on Mini Sale Monday last week. We'll have some more tomorrow. But yeah. All right, friends. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.